Yo, so recently a lot of oh shit. So recently a lot of controversy has come out about the new Assassin's Creed game. And basically the whole controversy boils down to Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is the new Ubisoft, whatever, however you say it, game, is featuring a black samurai as the main male protagonist. And yeah, I mean, it's surprisingly, or not surprisingly, actually, it's a game focused on Yasuke from I don't know, actually don't know what year he's from, but he's the first black samurai who was brought over as a slave to Japan and became a samurai serving under Nobunaga or serving with Nobunaga. I admittedly haven't done that much research. I just know why people are mad and that people are mad. Yasuke's story seems very interesting to me personally, and I'd love to hear something like this. Now, why are people mad? It is Ubisoft. Do you think they could be mad because it's a AAA studios that is quite known for making pretty bad games, with the exception of Rainbow Six Siege, which is also pretty bad now. But why do you think they're mad? It's not because of it's gonna undoubtedly be a bad game and the horrific pricing strategy that Ubisoft has, but it's because Yasuke is black. That's literally the reason people are mad. People try and say that this is the video that's gonna be me rambling. By the way, try and freaking argue against it in the comments. But people will try and say that, oh no, it's because we want to play as an ethnically Japanese person. Okay, then play as the woman. She's an ethnically Japanese person. Oh, but you wouldn't want to do that because she's not a guy. So that's also a big problem. You're true. I don't know why. Like, if you really cared that much about playing a strong Japanese male in freaking samurai era Japan, play Ghost of Tsushima. I'm playing through Ghost of Tsushima right now. It's really fun. It's undoubtedly better than whatever freaking Ubisoft is gonna make. Go play Ghost of Tsushima if you really want to play a game with an ethnically strong male. It's on Steam right now. It's on Steam. They brought Ghost of Tsushima to PC. It's really fun. I'm not gonna play the new Assassin's Creed, but I'm not gonna play it because I know it's gonna be a bad game. I'm not saying I know it's gonna be a bad. I mean, look. Normally, whenever these like woke accusations get get brought up against a game or a piece of media, people are already gonna say like, "Oh, I'm gonna hate this because it's woke." I'm gonna hate it because it's bad. Okay, you can shit on a piece of media for being bad. Okay, you cannot shit on a piece of media for having people of color in it. That really reflects a lot on you as a person. And here's the thing, right? Yasuke, it's not so often when a black character is the main character. We will see that people will often complain, and like if it's like The Little Mermaid, the main complaint was they're turning a white character black, and if they want more black representation, make a new character. Okay, here's Assassin's Creed Shadows, a new character that's black. Oh, but we're still angry. The level of goalpost shifting in the anti-woke community is actually ridiculous because you can't they don't want you to take a character that is ethnically white, even if their race doesn't matter in the slightest, and turn them black. They don't want you to make their own character and turn them black, or that happens to be black. Either way, it's a problem. Which really just shows that if you are mad about this decision to focus the game on Yasuke, you are part of the problem, really. Because sit down. Here's the challenge: sit down and reflect on why you are mad. Yes, Ubisoft is virtue signaling, and do I think they really care about the African American community? No, I don't think that at all. I know that they're doing it to make a quick buck, and I know that they don't really care about issues in the community. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what their goals are, because on this decision to have a Yasuke as the main, as a sole male protagonist in Assassin's Creed Shadows is a net positive for society, unless you're racist. Like that's all it boils down to, because the best way of combating racism is through exposure. This isn't me just yapping. This is like common knowledge in like human behaviors. The way to combat bigotry is through exposure. People are afraid and hate what they don't know. So more exposure and more seeing black people as this cool warrior guy, the more people aren't going to think of black people as, well, pick your favorite stereotype. So unless you're racist, you aren't going to freaking complain about this. It doesn't make sense to complain about Yasuke's race. You can say, there's again with the goalpost shifting. Oh, Yasuke wasn't a real person. Yes, he was. He was a historical samurai. He was a real person. There's multiple documented records on him. Oh, Yasuke wasn't a samurai. Yes, he was. It's been reported by multiple people, and especially he was reported by the people he worked under and served with, and multiple historians. He is a samurai. It's not debatable. You're wrong. You're just simply wrong. Oh, well, he's not important. Oh, he was quite important. He was quite notable. That's why there's a whole story about him. There's a Netflix series about him. He was a samurai that existed in the time. And it really just, you were just, please sit down and just ask, why do you feel the need to complain about this, okay? And I know that, you know, you can say no one's really saying this. People are so mad about this entire situation. Look at all of the freaking stupid reactionary channels that are, they take anything that doesn't have a straight white male on freaking media, and they complain about it. We can see this with the Fallout show. The Fallout show was called woke, okay, just because the main character was a woman and Maximus was black. All right, that's woke, apparently. I mean, this just goes to show that the word woke really has been bastardized to all hell, and it does not have a meaning. It never had a meaning in the beginning. It's just a word that people use when they to mean thing I don't like literally just thing I disagree with. Woke, you know, like how people say that people call shit racist all the time. Oh, you just call anything racist? No, bruh. I call things racist when they're racist. You call things woke when you disagree with them. But and people will say like, oh, Yasuke blending into feudal Japan as a black man when he's supposed to be an assassin who's stealthy doesn't really make sense. First of all, he's a samurai, not an assassin. So I really feel like they're going to make him focused on like going all swords blazing like I do with freaking Jin Sakai. But he's a samurai, not a ninja. The lady's a ninja. Play as the lady if you want to play stealth. He's a samurai. Samurais, admittedly I don't know that much about ancient samurais, but samurais fight with honor. They wouldn't really resort to cowardly tactics. Oh, I mean, this is all I'm learning from freaking, what's it called? Ghost of Tsushima. Again, highly recommend. All you racists go play Ghost of Tsushima, but there's yellow people in there, so you probably wouldn't want to, I can say that by the way, I'm Asian. You probably wouldn't want to play with the Japanese people. Why aren't they white? Where are the white people, right? But anyways, I don't know. It just really goes to show that the word woke has lost all meaning, if it ever had any, ever. And this is another. You aren't anti-woke, okay? You're racist. You're just plain and simple. You're bigoted. You aren't anti-woke. Like, I one common thing I've heard a while ago is that, like, conservatives are the liberals of 10 years ago. No, you weren't. Do you want to know how I know? Because I was 10 years ago. Okay. Like, I was literally spouting all this this is a self-report, but I used to be racist and have a Ben Shapiro phase, and I can say for a fact that that idea isn't, like, this society isn't becoming more, like, ridiculous, bro. It's just changing, and it's scary. And change is scary, but it's good. Okay. I was saying, I completely rambled on I derailed my entire train of thought. But people will say, like, it doesn't make sense for Yasuke to blend in. Bro, it's an Assassin's Creed game, okay? Like, it doesn't it's spoiler alert. It's not the most realistic thing in the world. Like, when has an Assassin's Creed ever shot for realism? It's a game about going into the mind of alternate reality killers. So, really, this is probably the end of the video, but just think about why you're mad about it. Anyone who's mad about it, and I'll feel free to comment. Literally, I'll talk to you about it. We can work through your racism together.